The year was 1987. The movie was Wall Street. That movie introduced us to a character named Gordon Gekko and the phrase, "Greed is good." What followed more than 3 decades later was America trying to live up to that creed. Remember when American Express were traveler's checks that we shouldn't leave home without for fear that our cash would be stolen? And yes, do you remember cash? Visa, it was everywhere we wanted to be as opposed to where we could actually afford to be. Greed was good. And then came COVID. Our relatives and jobs disappeared, travel unraveled, and our way of life changed. DoorDash replaced restaurants, movie theaters gave way to streaming, and Arthur Murray was replaced by TikTok. You can Google that one. But now for Washington comes the hard part, jump-starting the economy and convincing Black America that once again greed is good, and this time it seems that we disagree. We begin with one of those things that changed during the pandemic. Millions of you just stopped working. You quit your jobs. There's a new report out that shows nearly 3% of the workforce quit in August. That is the most since late 2000. So how do you build back better when no one wants to pick up the shovels in many cases because the jobs just don't pay enough or aren't worth the risk? Our D.C. correspondent Bofta Yeman joins us now live in our Washington bureau. And Bofta, we are literally now two different Americans, one rich and one poor.
An alarming gap, Dell. Good morning to you and everyone at home. The latest report showing many companies also struggling with that worker shortage that you mentioned at the top. Skilled workers, though, are leveraging their bargaining power right now. They are demanding higher pay, improved working conditions, and more flexibility, like working from home. And they are not afraid to quit. Statistics back it up. Here's what that new report highlighted. A record 4.3 million people quit their jobs in August. That's an uptick of 242,000 from July. Workers quitting food services, wholesale, trade and education. But again, not everyone has the luxury to get up and just quit their job. Just yesterday, leaders of the Poor People's Campaign met with senior advisors in the White House. They stood on the Capitol steps with essential low-wage workers representing the 140 million who were poor or low income before COVID-19. They highlighted gig workers like Viola Lee.
I need Congress to address the need. Children need stability. Not having a job is the worst during COVID because you still got to figure out how you're going to manage and take care of your family as well.
Now, the folks there echoed what many progressives are saying, and they fear that negotiations over that $3.5 trillion spending bill will end up leaving out America's most vulnerable workers, low-wage workers, those who are trying to make ends meet and still struggling to find things like childcare. Childcare, an issue that would be addressed inside of President Biden's proposed Build Back Better plan. But the current state of the job market shows President Biden's economic success may be at risk with rising prices, supply chain issues, and an ongoing worker shortage.
Ultimately, the president's focus is addressing the needs, the challenges, and the threats to the American people to their well-being, to their economic well-being, and he'll consider a range of options.
Now, U.S. Secretary of Labor Marty Walsh plans to travel to Atlanta today to meet with community leaders and highlight the Build Back Better plan, including the need to invest in youth skills training. We know the skills gap, Dell, not talked about as much, but equally as important in the job market.
Bofta, what's fascinating is that the Labor Secretary is going to Atlanta. There was the Poor People's March in Washington yesterday, sparsely populated. The easiest thing would have been to get in that limousine that they provide, taxpayers' expense, and maybe just go down to the National Mall. Bofta Yeman, thank you very much.